Hey folks, see Rachana Ranade here, and I welcome you all to yet another Thursday live stream. Welcome to Karthik. Welcome to memberships. Prasanna says hi, ma'am. Ravi says hello, ma'am. Hello, everyone. Yes, I'm just trying to do this new experiment where I'm taking the live streams during market hours. I know the live streams typically I used to take at 9 at night. So Thursday 9 p.m. was something which was absolutely fit into our minds for such a long time, but I just thought that I should experiment with the timing as well. Are more viewers likely to join during the market hours or post market hours? I would love to know your thoughts. I had received few comments which mentioned that if you're doing live streams for like 40 minutes, 45 minutes, it becomes very difficult for us these days with the schedule that we have to watch it just in case we missed it. So if we can keep it to 15 to 20 minutes, it becomes very easy for us to watch it even at 2x maybe, so that we can get to know whatever you taught us during the live stream. So would want your quick feedback whenever time permits in this live stream only, that which timing would you prefer, the market hours timing or 9 at night? Okay. What are we going to learn in today's live stream? Three things. Number one, we are going to understand is the Raviji is asking, what about our questions? Of course, questions will be taken at the end of the stream. If there are more questions, I'll increase the live stream timing also. That should not be a problem. But let's see how many people are asking the questions. Okay. So first, let's get started and let's understand about two key pointers or three key pointers. Number one, what about Nifty levels? If you remember, on my birthday, I had mentioned that the worst is behind us, and that has been honored till date at least. We are seeing that market is honoring a very important level. Which level? I'm going to tell you that in a minute. But that is being honored. We will understand about what is driving Nifty. We'll understand that. Then we'll talk about. I'll not tell you right now only. First important point about Nifty. Have a look at this extremely important pointer coming up. So first, I'm going to take you to Trading View. We'll take you to the Nifty chart. Okay, I'll help you with this. Okay, chalo. So if you remember, this was last Thursday, and last Thursday we saw that I had told you that 24,000 is a very very important level, and 23,869 was the close. Market did close below 24,000. One day below 24,000. Second day below 24,000, and the third day market closed at 23,995.95, almost 24,000. Okay, so within 2 to 3 days markets reversed, came back above the crucial level, and as I'm speaking right now, markets, wow, are above 24,300. That's a fantastic level, which is one level that market may see some sort of resistance at. This will be the high of this recent swing high, which is 24,530. Okay, once this is crossed, another swing high, and there's a gap that's pretty much high up. This gap is at 25,000. So let's not even talk about that right now. Once 24,500 has been taken out, we have an immediate resistance here, which is at 24,600. So 24,500, 24,600, two back-to-back resistances, but very clear that 23,800 is currently acting as an extremely strong support. Can you also see this? So if I were to join this lowest point that we saw on 2nd April 26, then this point where we saw on 11th June, one more low was made. And if I were to just extend this line, so two, generally we say that whenever you are drawing any trend line, try to join at least two touch points. So if I were to just, now you know that I'll just remove the magnet for a second. So now that you know that I've joined these two lows, and if I were to just drag this upwards, you can see that 1, 2, and this day also market took support at this level. Okay, now what is happening essentially, it's like an ascending triangle pattern that is happening. So if I were to just extend this, and if I were to maybe just take this out, 24,600, so the range is narrowing. This was the range, the initial range, then the second range, and now the range is narrowing. So once the market moves outside this, I'm drawing my cursor, I'm keeping my cursor here, I don't want to put it downward. because I'm hoping that it doesn't go down below this. Just in case if it does, I hope it will come back within a day, 2 or 3. And if it does, that gives us good enough signals that the range is narrowing. The lows are becoming higher. The highs, though, are similar. Ideally, once we see a break outside this triangle, we would be able to see some nice movement. Okay, now what can help Nifty go beyond this range of 24,500, 24,600? What do we need for this? Number one, we need oil at lower levels, and that's what we are seeing. One day oil 13.5%, that was a correction. A day before that it was 2.5%. A day after that also almost 3%. So almost 18 to 19% fall in 3 days, and we are even currently at $87. The lower it is, better it is. Anything below 90 we should be happy with. uh, One more thing is about our Indian rupee is strengthening, dollar is weakening. This is also going to be a very very important point for us. And third and important point is about the FII selling. Now if you have a look at what crazy numbers have FII sold since the start of this calendar year. 41,000 crores of stocks sold. February was a bit relief with only 6,000 crores of selling. March was crazy, 1,22,000 crores worth of stock sold. April, 70,000 crores, 55,000 crores, 49,000 crores. So, first half of 2026, one was like a 6 digit figure, one was like a 4 digit figure, but barring that, all were at least five digit figures where extreme selling happened through FIs. How does July stack up till date? It's 9,679 crores of selling. I know it is selling, but the selling looks on a lower side. Looking at today's numbers, I believe we should be able to see a positive number here. So again, this 9,600 crores, maybe I'm expecting somewhere around 2,000, 3,000 crores of buying at least from FIIs. And if that be so, I would be really, really looking forward to closing the July month by the FIIs in slight negative, and tomorrow if they are on a shopping spree, why not on a positive note also? So we'll be really happy to see the FI numbers. So what did we discuss till now? A quick recap for just in case for those people who joined in late. Why are the markets showing some nice move right now, some positive sentiment? We are able to see that very clearly. What are the top reasons? Number one, FIIs have started showing some interest. We compared January to June, and compared to all 6 months average, we are way better right now. Today ideally I believe that the number should come up positive. Even tomorrow the number should come good enough. If that be so, we may end July on a positive note as far as FI buying is concerned. Oil is going down, rupee is strengthening. All these pointers are giving a favorable pointer for Nifty, which definitely is a good sign, right? One more sign where we are stuck right now is the India USA trade deal. Okay, what is happening is that Piyush ji, he made a statement recently and he said that we are almost at the finalization of the first tranche. Okay, first tranche is the first stage where India US trade deal can get executed. But what we want is we want favorable terms of trade as compared to other countries. First tranche can be started right now. Only thing is that we want to receive a clear tariff advantage over the competing exporting nations. Okay, very clearly as he has mentioned that whoever are our competitors in the export space, we want a comparative advantage over them. If I want to just give you some quick numbers, where does India stack up for tariffs? India currently 10% is applied. Okay, EU 10%, UK 10%, Canada 10%, Mexico 10%. Okay, all these are in the 10% category. China, Japan, South Korea, Australia, Brazil, all are in the 12.5% category. Can I say India has a comparative advantage over these countries? Yes. But I also have to compare our competitive advantages compared to other exporting nations, be it nations like Bangladesh or Pakistan, or who all are our neighboring countries, and where even overall labor is at a cheaper side, right? So what we are saying is we want comparatively advantageous position for us as far as the tariffs are concerned. And if that be so, it can definitely boost Indian exports. It can boost specific sectors, be it textiles, engineering goods, be it pharmaceuticals, gems and jewelry, auto components. All these can see some strength, some positive sides. And overall, of course, it can encourage more make in India theme, and also overall investment in India can also get attracted, right? So, all in all, what we are saying is hopefully these major issues get resolved, and whatever last few negotiations are remaining, hopefully they get through as quickly as possible, so that the first tranche of this India US trade deal can be implemented. And if that be so, that can obviously be a good trigger for the market, right? But we also have to understand that all these are at a market level. Okay, we have to study the market, no second thoughts on that. But we also have to understand, are there any specific sectors which are seeing some sort of movement? Can we see certain sectors which are doing good, where we can see some positive momentum just gaining up? And for that, I'm sure your favorite, majority people's favorite, IT is what you have tracked this month. And if you see, IT has gained 18.6%. It's a big jump, right? It has been clearly in a downward trend. For those who want to just quickly check, it was a high, a low, a lower high, a lower low, again a lower high, a lower low. That's where we are right now. क्यों छोटी का दिखती है? Okay. Sorry, there was a problem with the live stream. There was a power failure. I just switched on my mobile data, and I'm doing the live stream with my mobile data right now. Hopefully, it is doing well. Can you just give me a quick thumbs up whether you're able to hear me clearly? Just a quick yes, no in the comments. That will help me. Is it better? Yes. Okay, perfect. So where were we? We were at Nifty, and let me just Nifty IT. Sorry, let me just quickly pull up the Nifty IT chart for you. And this is where I think we were, wherein we could very clearly see that yes, Nifty has taken a very strong support here at the same level. And what was really interesting for me is that, look at this, June 22, this was almost the low. Same is the case with July 22. Same is the case with September 22. Almost the same with October 22. Same with April 23. And all these had the same support level, and which is the same support level that it took in June. And this month, it has seen an 18.6% up move. I totally understand this is not a textbook pattern bullish engulfing candle, but yes, to I know it should have started ideally from here, then it would be a very clearly bullish engulfing candle. But yes, if I don't take it into absolute theory or absolute, to the T, then it is surely some sort of good fight back from the bulls. Uh, the reasons, I mean, that there are multiple reasons for that. The numbers have also come in. A little bit of Positive commentary is what I could see. Not extremely positive, not amazing numbers. I totally understand that. But all in all, a little bit of positivity is what I could see. And that was also seen in the index. So that was one sector, which is IT, which did see some traction in the month of July. The second sector that I am seeing and which is getting good traction is the jewelry stocks. Okay, I will pull up those on screen. The only problem is that because IT has IT has a specific index, Nifty IT, right? But jewelry stocks don't have an index. So what are we going to do is I've created an index for jewelry stocks, and here you will be able to see which stocks I've added. Can you add more? Yes. So you just do Titan plus TBZ plus Kalyan Jewelers plus Bluestone plus PC Jewelers plus PN Gadgil. All these stocks I've just added, and I've created this index on my own because there's no jewelry index per se. And you'll be able to see that even the jewelry index is up almost 18% in this specific month. Okay. Is that a pretty big up move? Answer is yes. And when I tried to research for what could be the reasons for that, number one is the overall gold prices in itself are one of the key reasons, right? What is that? See, whenever gold prices shoot up like anything, ब्लर दिसतंय पण मग आता मी स्विच कसं करणार आहे हे डिस्कनेक्ट म्हणून रानडे थांब थांब आलं एकदा चेक करून सांगा फक्त ओके दिसतंय ना हां सो कमिंग बॅक टू अ डिस्कशन नंबर वन I was saying why jewelry stocks did see a good momentum. Always remember that when gold prices start to skyrocket, when they start to go up very fast, what happens is that as customers, ma'am, put your Wi-Fi on inverter, so even if light goes, net is on. Yes, Raviji. I think it is, but I don't know what happened right now. I'll do the investigation afterwards. Okay. So coming back, what I was saying is that when gold prices go up very quickly, we as customers, we believe that let's wait for some time, let the gold prices cool off a little bit, and then we will go and buy gold. That could be absolutely possible, right? I hope you all agree with me. So whenever gold prices go up straight up, that is the point when demand kind of dries up. Okay. So very, very important, what we saw in gold prices was that gold prices were cooling off. They are cooling off, they are stabilizing a bit at lower levels, and because of all these pointers, the gold stocks started to do well because the demand was reviving. Okay, so what is the first point? Let me repeat quickly. The first point why gold jewelry stocks are doing are doing good. Number one, gold prices have cooled off a bit and even are stabilizing at lower levels. Whenever gold prices are coming down, they are stabilizing, it's always a good sentiment. Customers footfall typically increases. Number one. Number two, whatever commentary came up, always understand that yes, companies will come up with their quarterly results, but they also give business updates. I was watching the business updates for all the jewelry stocks, and I could find a common pattern which said that in spite of Adhik Mas, we could see that the structural demand is intact, and in fact it is increasing. Now for those who don't know Adhik Mas, it is as good as one extra month that gets added in the Hindu calendar. Okay, and that is just to adjust to the overall I don't want to go into geography and all that. You can read this on Google. These days I'm teaching science and geography to my son, so now I can understand why the concept of Adhik Mas is even required to adjust the calendar. Okay, so coming back to our discussion, what happens is that whenever Adhik Mas comes up in the Hindu calendar, the Mahurats for wedding, they get pushed. So typically the wedding Mahurats start from November or so. And this time what I understood was that November, there are no major Mahurats. Neither in the month of December are there any major Mahurats. So because of this, the jewelry demand, which ideally should have started right now, ideally should have dried up, but which did not happen, is what the business updates are telling us. I hope you're very clear. One more time, I'm telling you, Adhik Mas is nothing but one extra month gets added up to the calendar, to the Hindu calendar, because of which all the Mahurats, they get pushed back. Instead of November, December, they'll get pushed at a later date. Okay. If the Mahurats get pushed back, the marriage dates are going to get pushed back, and because of which the marriage related jewelry demand is also going to get pushed back. So ideally, the number should have gone down, but that did not happen. And the business updates that we saw coming from different jewelry stocks, jewelry managements, they said that this seems to be a structural demand and people are still buying gold. Okay. I also happened to read that nothing major auspicious is done during Adhik Mas, but in fact, in Marathi tradition, it's a little bit different, is what I understand. In fact, something is gifted to the son-in-law. Typically, silver jewelry is gifted. Something like anar says, it's a sweet that is given. Tis teen sawan is given. Okay, so anyways, I'm not going to go into the traditional part right now. I love these traditions, right? I believe that talking only and only from a finance perspective, only from the economy related perspective, uh, I believe that all these festivals had got something to do with the economy as well. If there are certain festivals which are lined up, automatically the demand increases. So, for example, if I have to gift sweets on account of Adhik Mas, I'm ideally going to purchase it, or I'm going to make it at my home. If I'm going to purchase it, of course, again, I'm spending money, someone is earning money. So that gives a boost to the economy, right? If I were to even make that sweet at home, I'm going to buy the basic raw material. So I think very well thought traditions, which if I look only from the finance perspective, do make sense. So all in all, what jewelry companies are saying is that in spite of Adhik Mas coming in, the demand is intact. And the third point is that all the brokerage houses, not all, of course, a lot of brokerage houses have also given positive updates. They have given positive target prices for a lot of jewelry stocks. You can check that out for yourself, right? So all in all, for those who joined in late or maybe might have dropped off during, yes, Ajinkya seems to be a Marathi person and he's saying tis teen sawan. Tis nahi, tis teen sawan, 33 sawan astate. Okay. Others who didn't understand this Marathi part, it's okay. It's about gifting. Okay. So going back to our whole discussion, a quick wrap up. What did we understand today? What we learned today: number one, we understood that yes, markets are going in that ascending triangle pattern where the lows are going higher and the highs though are in a similar range. There is a great chance that we might break out of that sometime, and if it does, hopefully on a higher side. If it were to break on a higher side, multiple reasons, hopefully the US India trade deal first tranche at least gets going. Crude oil, which has come down, hopefully that remains at a lower level. FIIs have started to turn positive. Hopefully, they keep on going more and more positive. INR, USD, INR is gaining strength. That is also extremely good for our market. Some sectors have started to gain focus. We did talk about Nifty IT, which seems to have bottomed out. Not sure. We have not seen a confirmation candle. At least something like a bullish engulfing candle. Not a textbook pattern, but yes, kind of a bullish engulfing pattern is what we saw. We also prepared an index for jewelry stocks, and we understood that yes, jewelry stocks are also seeing some sort of positive momentum, right? So all these things is what we discussed in today's live stream. Can quickly take questions, but I wanted to give one more update about our courses, a very important update. I had received a lot of feedbacks where people said that, Rachana, we would want to watch at least the first lecture before we actually enroll for the whole course. And we did not have that inbuilt on our website. So we needed some time to build that whole feature, and I'm so happy to share that yes, it is live now. What does it mean? So let's say you come to our website, rachanaranade.com or rachanaranade.in. It's the same now. You can see a fresh version of our website, some new things which have come up, some fancy graphics is what you can see on screen, some awards, whatever I've received, la 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 la. Now coming to courses, let's say if you are a beginner or an intermediate or an advanced person, you choose whatever course you want to. Let's say you are a person who is an intermediate level person, okay, and if you want to go ahead for technical analysis related course, okay, you click on technical analysis. Now what you can do in course content, you go to the course content, and here you see Lecture 1.1, Fundamental Analysis versus Technical Analysis, Myths about Technical Analysis. It's a half an hour lecture, and you can see free preview here. Okay. This was not there on our old website. We didn't have that inbuilt in our website, and this is for all courses, right? So just if you go for the Fundamental Analysis course, same thing you will be able to see, where you will see a free preview here. What is fundamental analysis? Okay, so this is a very important update that we have got for our website. Anyone who wants to watch the very first lecture before you take a decision on whether you want to enroll or not, that's absolutely possible now. Okay, so that was a quick update about my course. Also would want to hear your views on 9:30 or sorry 9 p.m live stream or market hours live stream. I'm getting mixed answers. I'm not sure if I can do a poll here in through the website that I am doing the live stream, but would want to just get your views. Just put 9 or 3 in the comments, and I'll understand whether you'd want me to give some updates during market hours. Raviji Singh, do both. Okay. Poll kar lo. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying, but I think I'll have to log into YouTube first and then do this. Let's say as of now, you can just type either 9 or 3. Na? I'll understand overall inclination. At least for the month of August, 1 month, I want to give it a try for during market hours, and I would want to see how many people are interested during market hours. Maybe a final decision we can take somewhere in the month of September, but I definitely can see that more and more people are tuning in even during market hours. But yes, okay. Any other quick question is I can definitely take. Mid caps, small caps are not doing great. Okay, if you want to understand about how mid caps and small caps are performing, very simple. Like we have Nifty IT, we obviously have Nifty mid cap, and here you can see Nifty mid cap 100. Okay, why are you saying Nifty mid cap is not doing great? It is. Better view can be also seen in better view can also be seen in a weekly chart, where it would be more visible that this was, I'll just remove the magnet, this was the high and these are the highs, and if I were to join the lows, again a very similar pattern that Nifty is starting to see. But mid cap index is almost at an all-time high. Why are you saying Nifty mid cap are not doing well? Even if I were to go to with Nifty small cap 100 index, let's see what is the theme with small caps. Small caps are also doing pretty well. Of course, not at an all-time high, but pretty close to all-time high is what I can surely say. Just a rough one, but yes, I don't see any reason why small caps and mid caps are not doing good as a final conclusion. Okay. Okay, I was about to say, oh, 3 people are saying at 3 p.m., but then I understood that this is the same person who is saying 333. Okay, sideways since wrong, agreed. Okay, Kalyan, Manoj is asking, what about Kalyan Jewelers? I, in fact, talked about all the jewelry stocks, key jewelry stocks, the reasons why these stocks performed well. Okay. Indo MIM IPO allotted, kya baat hai? That IPO has done very well today. Amazing listing. Uh, you can check. Fundamentally looks good, but of course, whether you want to hold it or not, you can study. Always remember, do the basic checks. Right, the 10-pointer theory that I've taught you in the fundamental analysis course. You must check the return ratios. You must check the profitability. You must check the cash flows. What does the promoter holding look like? Is there any pledge or not? So many basic pointers to check, and then you take a final decision, right? Nifty Pharma hitting new ATH on daily basis, showing relative strength. Yes, Pharma is also doing well. If I were to quickly share my screen again and show you the Nifty Pharma index. So I think let's go ahead with CNX Pharma. Very clearly, you can see that this was the previous high. It did show a breakout, did show a retest, and it's doing very well right now. Plus, I'll tell you my observation also. Q2 typically is good for pharma, hospitals, and all that. Why? Reason is very simple. It does happen that during July, August, September, the rains are pretty bad. Bad as in there. I should not use that word bad. Sorry. The rains are heavy, and because of which the number of people getting affected, number of people who face some sort of diseases, minor, major, whatever, that number goes up. People having fever, cough, cold, overall that increases, plus something like malaria, dengue, typhoid, all these things also increase. And because of which hospital related stocks, pharma related stocks, their top line typically increases. Kind of a structural, kind of a sectoral, or what am I saying, kind of a seasonal story is what I have observed in the past as well. So you can surely track them as well. Is HDFC Bank safe? Oof. Uh, it is a, like, India is one of the biggest banks. Safe from which perspective? I don't know what you're saying. But yes, I mean, if you are talking about from डूब तो नहीं जाएगा, तो of course it's a one of the biggest banks. डूबेगा नहीं. Is what I think anyone can say. But of course, about the stock prices, they can be volatile. Hero Moto is showing reversal. Your view, please. Okay, let me just check. Of course, I'll not be able to show you the actual chart right now, but always try to check for downward sloping trend line, if you can see whether there is any breakout. Well, one more amazing update, which I think came into effect from 1st of July, is that now I am allowed to display stock prices up to 1 month prior. So if you remember earlier, SEBI had told you are not allowed to show latest 3 months data. And that was the reason why whatever charts that I was showing, they were showing 3 months older data. Okay. And now thankfully, they have come up with this, that last 1 month you're not allowed to show. Otherwise, you are allowed to showcase the charts, the prices as well. Okay, now how do you check this? See, understand whether it's a reversal or not. Draw a downward sloping trend line. Here I can see the high, and I should ideally try and have maximum possible touch points. Okay, could it be something like this also? So maybe yes, but it has just crossed 1 2 3 4 few pointers. Better I would draw it something like this. Now, what you have to check, see, here you can very clearly see, right? 1 2 3 4, whatever. You have to check whether the line, what is the current market price? Has it gone beyond this? If yes, then I can say it's a downward sloping trend line breakout. And these downward sloping trend line breakouts can be considered as early reversals. Okay, I hope you have understood how to check this. Okay, great results of IDFC first. Okay, ma'am, thank you for Himadri still. Oh God. This is one stock. I remember when I did my fundamental analysis course back in 2019. Okay, back in 2019, uh, I had discussed Himadri stock as an example during my fundamental analysis course. Okay, and maybe Parul also saw the analysis, learned about it, and maybe took a decision of buying. I'm not sure. Maybe yes. But HSCL is, I think, the short form for Himadri specialty. I'll show you the chart. Of course, latest 1 month will not be a part of the discussion. I'll share the screen quickly. I'm sure you're going to be like, 2019, I had discussed this talk, okay, in my course, as an example on how do you do fundamental analysis. Okay, I'm on the monthly chart. Okay, 2019. Okay, so this is somewhere, I'm just going to mark it 2019. Delete this. Okay, so 2019, somewhere the stock was at 76 rupees. Okay, and the price that I have in front of me right now, the June closing price is the high is 718 rupees. So from 70 something to 700 something. That is the reason why I'm getting that. Thank you. But again, always, anyone who is watching my live stream, anyone who is watching my courses, whatever I give are more from helping you understand how to analyze stocks, how to analyze sectors. Ultimate buying, not buying, selling, doing nothing, it's your call. Okay. Okay, Hero Moto will go. Take it. Okay, I think this is it. Thank you, everyone for watching. I can see more and more people joining. Oh, Parul is saying this. Okay. Parul, but again, good. I'm happy for you. But everyone must remember this. Not all stocks are going to give such massive returns. Anyone now who is planning, Acha, she got 1,260%. Now I will buy the same company and now I will also get 1,260%. That need not happen. Okay. So always remember, do your analysis. And I think there is this very nice line which even I believe in: buy right, sit tight. Why I thought of showing this 1,260 percentage return, there's a reason. I generally don't show any returns on screen, but the problem is that whenever people do intraday, they will send those telegram screenshots, whatsapp screenshots, ki, see, I got xyz percentage returns today, I made 500 bucks, I made 1,000 bucks. And those who are newbies in stock market, they get so much impressed with this. Wow, roj ka 1,000 bana, roj ka 2,000 bana, and they feel that intraday is the best thing to go forward with. Those who are into the market for a long time, so for example, for me, I completed 20 years investing in the market. I always believe that intraday is nowhere the right track to go ahead in the market. In fact, I'm sure everyone has read the SEBI's report, which said that 91% people make losses in F&O. Majority of people do intraday F&O. So this is not the way to go ahead. Don't get fascinated with those telegram screenshots, those whatsapp screenshots. The only reason why I showed this to you, this is something that you can achieve if you study any specific stock. If you believe that it's a fundamentally strong stock, you buy right, you sit tight. That was the only reason why I showed this to you. Again, when is she referring to such a big percentage return? The stock price that I mean, the point that I told you right now, that this was discussed during my fundamental analysis course back in 2019 to 2026. That patience, have a look at that as well. Okay. And then you will be able to understand that, okay, if we analyze, if we study, and if we stay patient, maybe in a longer term we can get good returns. Okay. All right. I think this is it. I hope you enjoyed the live stream, and do let me know your thoughts. 3 p.m., 9 p.m., which suits you. As I mentioned, for the month of August, I may do the live stream during market hours only at 3 p.m. And I'll see how many people are joining in, how many people are comfortable with this, and I'll take a decision. Okay. Thank you everyone for joining in. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Jai Hind and bye bye.